Hey folks, welcome. My name is Paul Lavoie. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. Today, I'm going to be showing you the 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus. It has the Summit hauler conversion, and what I'm going to do is actually start in the front of this, going from the bottom to getting actually up in the top of the engine. On the front here, you see it's got a three-piece bumper, just the 1, 2, and the third. Makes it a little bit easier if you happen to get into an accident or somebody ends up hitting you. You can replace each one of these without having to replace the entire bumper. Below that, you've got your recovery hooks. You see this black part right here. Everybody always asks kind of what that is. That's actually part of the safety feature. It's for the front end crash alert and warnings. That actually helps it so where you can actually go from whatever speed you're going all the way down to actually 0. Going above that, aftermarket summer hauler blackout grille. Makes it look very, very pops big time on it. It goes with the wheels, with the tires, wheels that are on the actual truck. Makes it pop a little bit more. And then above that, safety features that are going with that radar on the top. In the middle top of the actual windshield is where your cameras are. That's where it's guiding you for the lane keep assist. And you see that nice big 2,500 square inch windshield. Makes it so you can see and be around you can look around and see what's going on the outside. All right, very, very easy to open this up. It is a compressed fiberglass, so it's very durable, but as you can see, it was very easy for me to actually do that. You're just grabbing that handle and just pulling it back. Getting into the nitty-gritty of the engine. It's very open. This is the L9 Cummins, 360 horsepower, 1,150 pounds-feet of torque. It's coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. And as you can see when you're in here, I'm not a mechanic, but if you do just minor maintenance work, it's very, very easy to actually access all this. Dipstick right there, you got your fuel filter water separator system right there. And then you've got your fluids up there, so you can always take a look, make sure those are in working order. You got your fuse box right here. Very easy to see and to work with. We're going to do the leads. So if you happen to be in a tough situation to where the battery dies, the leads for it to jump it are right here. The positive's right there, the negative is just to the left. Makes it a lot easier to access. I'm a bigger guy and I actually get in there pretty easily. I'm going to shut this up and we're going to take a look at the wheels right now. See how they're blacked out, makes it pop a little bit more. These tires that are on here are the 255/80R 22.5. They're the Michelin's, pretty standard tire. As we're running back here, you're gonna notice we've got the 2 step-ups right here. A rubber system on there to make it so that you're not gonna be slipping when you're icy or wet. Right here, it's gonna be sorry I'm laughing, but I always forget the name, but we're going to pass over that and I'll come up with it in just a second. The fuel system right here, easy to access. You just press that little button. Your fuel system right here, and then your DEF system right there. The fuel tanks, you'll have 2 50-gallon fuel tanks, and then your DEF tank is going to be 6 gallons. As we go down a little bit further, you're going to see this is your outlet for your trickle charger. If you needed to charge anything, that's a good place to do it. Thank you. And just thank you, my cameraman actually just reminded me of this. This is for the block heater. I don't know why that always eludes me, but we're going to show you a couple of things just on the driver's seat really quick. So right here, we've got controls for the windows and your side mirrors. They are mechanical mirrors. They also are heated as well. The bottom mirrors, when you're looking outside of them, there's 2 of them. The top one is the one that's moving. The bottom one is what you can set on your own. And as you look in here, it is an air ride seat and an air ride cab. But the air ride seat, you just lift up right here. Air ride makes it a lot more comfortable. You're not feeling that suspension. Right here is for your lumbar. And right here is the heated seats, just going high or low. A very good system to have is what we put on all of our conversions is the kill switch. This makes it so if you're not doing this on a normal normal trip day to day, it's not your daily driver, and you're not going to be getting in this, for about a month, you kill this off. You just turn the switch like this, shuts down the entire truck so you can actually save your batteries. But if not, just make sure that that's on. Then you start it up right up over here. One safety feature on here that you need to do is make sure you're in accessories mode. Wait for all tests to click over. You'll hear them clicking. You probably don't hear that right now, but then you'll actually turn it on and get her started up. I'm going to show you a little feature. I'm going to have my cameraman get right in here just by the handlebar over here. There's a button back here for the light tester. So it's right behind here. So before you're actually going to be going on a trip, you'll hit that light. It's the indicator light, so you'll just walk around your truck and make sure everything is actually going and being safe on the road. All right, right now I'm going to turn this off just so everybody can actually still hear me. And then we'll get in the back cab. Nice, very, very large seat. It's called a sofa seat. Big enough for 3 people to sit back there. Biggest and best feature about this is it actually turns out to be into a sofa. So if you want to stop side of the road or a rest stop or even a gas station, catch some Z's, very easy to do it. Obviously you just have to have a pillow and blanket if that's what your comfort level is. But as you'll see on all of these actual doors right here as well, it's a bigger truck, so you've got your safety handles here and then you've got your steps below. So it makes it a lot easier to actually get up into the cab. You'll notice on both sides, we have these storage containers right here. You got 2 that are this side, both sides, and then 1 in the back. As we open it up, they are diamond plated, so very durable. So if you want to throw some chains or anything that's heavy duty in there, and then you're going to go over to the air valve. So if you need to air up any tires or anything like that, you can even blow out the cab if you need to, if it gets dust and dirty in there. Nice feature. And then also it's a placement for your fire extinguisher in case anything bad happens. They are lockable, and here is the back one, also diamond plated. Anything it'll secure in there, and then you can absolutely lock it. Pretty easy to do. As we go around to the back, you can set up however you would like for trailering. Right now, obviously, we have our different ball system right here that's actually changeable if you want to bumper pull anything. And then you'll have, there's nothing actually up here for fifth wheel or gooseneck, but that's kind of why we leave it like this. It's just the plate, just so you can actually set it up however you like. Most of our customers will do the fifth wheel Hensley, which you can actually do both gooseneck and the fifth wheel. You've got your connection for your lights right here. And then you've got a hook, this is for your Voyager system right here. This is for your camera system. You can have the capability, I'll show you once we're inside the cab, of actually hooking 4 cameras up there. Right now it's only got the 1, and I'll show you where that's at in just a second. But you can have the capability up to 4, so you'll have 3 more to actually put on there. One last thing right here is just another, if you're doing the fifth wheel, is another light connection right there. The bed, diamond plated. Once again, very durable. You can set this up however you like, but this is what normal people like. That's why we do it. And then you're going to see your camera system on the top end of the headache bar right up there, along with your brake lights, turn signals, and then your reverse lights as well. We'll come back here. I'm going to walk in front of you. As you can see, storage for both. Same thing as what's on the other side, so I don't need to show you what's on the inside of those. Get into the back cab on here. There's one other feature that I wanted to show you in the back seat, and that is you've got a little bit more connections. You've got a 110, two 110s in the back just behind the center console. Then you've got your passenger seat right here. It's the exact same looking as the driver's side. You've got your air ride, heated seat, and lumbar right there. A lot of space that's in there as well. Now we're gonna hop into the cab. I'm gonna come around to the driver's seat so I can actually go over all that stuff. Excuse me. All right, guys, as we're coming in here, looks pretty standard for what's in, commercial vehicles. But all the controls for all the dashboard are going to be held right here. So anything that's for looking about what's going on with the vehicle is all going to be right here. Everything for Bluetooth and cruise control is going to be right here. Exhaust brake is a very important feature that a lot of people use to help you actually, you know, stop what you're trailering. Everything's going in reverse. You have a manual and an automatic one. You just by pushing this little button right here, and then you're going to be going up and down, and however much you want to actually be pushing back on it. Just to the right here, you've got your air. The top one's for your trailer, the bottom one's for the actual truck. Right here is volume. Sorry, my goodness gracious. Subwoofer for the actual stereo system. Down below here is going to be for your trailer gain. So if you want to set if you have the other brakes, you can set for whatever gain you would like here. Hazards right here. Dome light, your footwell light, and then your pre-trip check is the same as what's going on with the button that we had seen earlier when I had opened the door. Right here, you can set up other buttons. Right now, it's just for option 1. It actually is for the exterior lights that are up top. It's kind of hard to see those with the camera, but right now they're just the indicator lights. That's what that one's set up, but you can set up other indicator lights. A lot of people like to put light bars on the front, but that's the other accesses for it. Down below here, other safety systems that just go with the actual vehicle. Pretty standard stuff that's on there. Your locking differential right here. This is a pretty important one. It's your suspension dump. So if you're hooking up to a fifth wheel or gooseneck, you can actually, if you need to go down, you can drop the air, and it literally drops the entirety of the back. Just above that, it's going to be your cooled, and then your heat, and then your actual fan just turning on. Right here, you've got the connectivity, your HDMI if you want, and then your USB. Below that, you have got your climate control system, fan, and then the different zones, and then your actual temperature just above that. Right here is your infotainment. You do have the capability of Apple or Android CarPlay, but you do need to plug in to one of the to the USB that's right up there. This is going to show you where your map is and all the infotainment that goes kind of with the system. Right here, you've got 2 USB-Cs. These ones are just for charging though, so you don't want to use that. And then you have a standard 12 volt right there as well. Above here, you're going to see this big thing. This is what we saw from the outside. This is just the back half of it. It's just for the safety systems. That's where the camera is at. So it's tying in your lane departure warning, front end crash alert, anything to keep you from running into somebody else or keeping you inside your lane. Above that, you've got some storage with your interior lights right here, and then a little bit more storage over to the right there. So to the left here, this is where your Voyager system is. This is your backup camera right here. And when it's on, you're going to hear a buzzing here just for a second. There's your camera system. And then, like I said, you can set it up to where there's 4 cameras total, 3 more than what you have now. You also have your air horn right here to warn all those small little cars out there, but you also do have a horn right here, just not necessarily as annoying as what some of them actually can be. There's the actual infotainment system turned on. You can see what options you actually have there. Pretty easy to navigate, even if you're not as tech savvy as some people. On the middle console, you've got 4 couples. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, and then you've got your middle space. Very, very large cabin space right here. I'm not going to show you this, but up above you, you do have more interior lights. Oh, well, no, we actually will show you. You can get to there. Just more interior lights so you can actually see. You've got reading, mood lights, and then your blue lights. All those are, reading lights are obviously if you want to be reading. Blue lights are for if you just want to have interior lights when you're actually resting in the back. A little bit easier on the eyes. And then you've got, that's where your mood lights are going to come on, is just that big area right there. But other than that, folks, that actually shows you the 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus. If you're interested in this one or any other ones that we have on our website, please feel free to contact me. My name is Paul Lavoie, 303-503-3305, or you can email me, paul.lavoie@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a great day.